2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, they've got Joe Harris, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the center position. Simmons with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself. Basket counts.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber. A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
And they double up Simmons. He kicks it to Curry. Back to Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. Bucket is good. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Jordan against Green. 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Jordan.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Curry finds Embiid. Curry with it. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Harris. Fires from 14. The rebound by the Nets.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Irving kicks to Harden. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The wide open look for Durant. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 4-point game. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
KD looking around. Good work there as it goes. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points. Harden gets the bucket.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Green finds Curry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Green passes to Simmons. Shoots over KD. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Green. Simmons got his second bucket.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
From deep, Harden. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the dunk by Embiid.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Outside, KD. Offline with his three. Now Embiid. 6 points for him. Makes it off the glass. Embiid's got 8 points.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
The three from Harden, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so, in the game for the 76ers, they've got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Embiid, and there's Hill, and it's Thibault in at the three, the small forward. The dish to Embiid. Back to Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Howard's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Irving drives in. Can't connect from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Luwawu is checked in for Harris. Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Johnson in for Irving. Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for George Hill. Here's Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, there is such a punishing physicality to the game of Dwight Howard. Excellent job getting to the free throw line.
Good on the second free throw. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
On the wing, Milton. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Milton. Howard trying to free himself up. Milton's shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 7. And so Green will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Harden left side. Green finds Griffin. Here's Harden. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's the three. No good on that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Korkmaz. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Green. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from James Harden.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Maxey passes to Harris. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. How the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence. And I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Outside for Simmons. 11 feet away, 4 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
It's Harden with the drive. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Maxey passes to Curry. To the left wing. Now, here's Maxey. Defended by Durant. Here's Simmons. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Simmons against Harden. And there it is for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Simmons against Durant. Simmons dishes to Curry. Back to Simmons. Here's Harris. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 8 points, 2 assists, and Tobias Harris, a player that can... And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Simmons finds Harris. Curry with it. Covered by Irving. Curry passes to Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Harris has got his 2nd basket.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The 76ers leading by 5. And Simmons kicks to Green. Simmons passes to Harris. Count the basket. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
KD against Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
The 76ers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Simmons dishes to Hill. Simmons passes to Harris. He feeds it to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got 6.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
He'll find Simmons. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Some changes for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Green in for Kevin Durant. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight out. He's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. Brown drives in. Misses off the left iron. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Hill. Milton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
And you know what? He's shaken off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Milton the pass to Korkmaz. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Nets, Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Joe Harris. James Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Johnson in for Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's blocked. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Johnson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Curry's checked in for Philadelphia.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Now, here's Thybulle, guarded by Green. Korkmaz kicks to Howard. Clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back nine of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
Embiid, he's checked in for Korkmaz. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. The Nets have hit all four of their chances so far in this one. And the free throw is good, now leading by one.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Here's Maxey, and he makes good on the layup. Maxey's got 6.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Johnson, the pass to Harden. Puts it up from 12. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Maxey passes to Curry. They double team Curry. At the top of the key, Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry against Harden, and the shot goes in.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Count that one. He's got 12.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at the 76ers, Mike Scott out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at the point guard. Here's Howard. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Howard's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the 76ers. Nets trail by 3. Outside Irving. In it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Hill kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Milton. Over Irving. Milton finds Scott. Hill with it. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Back to Durant.
Now, Dwight Howard staying engaged on the defensive end. Boy, does he make an impact.
Milton kicks to Howard. And the pass to Korkmaz. Tips it, and Howard with the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
For 3, Durant, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. He goes up again. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. Then for the 76ers, Harris is checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. The 76ers leading by 3. Durant with the steal. Ahead for the finish, and the jam by Harden.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Simmons against Durant, and it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Left side, Jordan. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. The game now all time.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Howard dishes to Hill. Outside, Simmons. It's back to Hill. Passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Harden outside. And Harden with the stop.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
76ers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. Embiid, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Harris. Simmons inside. KD's on him. Just 4 to shoot. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
The drive by Simmons. Money!
And Simmons, just such a gifted player, someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From deep, Harden. It falls! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
Simmons against Harden. Simmons passes to Harris.
They needed that bucket, and leave it to Harris to go get it. He knows when it's time to take things into his own hands.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. basketball fans, you've got it. D.A.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Brown out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's KD in at the 4-man position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brown following the miss by Giannis. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Giannis against Durant. Jordan kicks to KD. Tipped away.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And Giannis throws it down.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ball game. The pass to Brown. And here is Jordan. Lopez covering. Brown against Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Irving for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Here's Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton. It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And Brown drops them both. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The dish to Holiday. Here's the lob into Antetokounmpo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break and finished off by KD.
Love to watch KD out in transition. Puts a little flair on the finish.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Trailing by 2. Giannis passes to Holiday. Six to shoot. He lobs it up, and Giannis throws it down.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. KD looking around. Right side, Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The kick out to Holiday. Lets it go with the 3. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch and shoot game.
Pass to Brown. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Middleton against Harris. Fires from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick and roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch and shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders. And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
On the wing, Harris passes it to Brown. Irving looking for an opening. The kick out to Brown. Back to Harris from downtown. Jordan the pass to Irving. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's a hand on it, and Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Outside Durant. And here's Brown outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the... And recently on the subject of trash talking, Giannis...
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
We've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Nora in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Nora. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
So for the Nets, Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Harden. Tight defense on him. Shamet on the wing. Griffin finds Harden. No good. That would have tied it. Bucks leading by 3. Tucker the pass to Teague. Here's Nora. The pass to Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
On the wing, Green. Harden outside. Pass to Luwawu. Back to Harden. Puts up a 3. Luwawu Cabarrot kicks to Harden. Shoots from the high post. They get it back. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017. Won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now here's Middleton. Holiday goes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
You can see the determination from Holiday on that attack, expecting contact there, and got it.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to Luwawu. Harden outside. To the inside. Griffin kicks to Harden. Back to Griffin. over Giannis. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Kevin Durant's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Bruce Brown in for Landry Shamet. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Back to Middleton. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, he's pretty calm in those situations, Chris Middleton, with ease knocking that one in.
A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. KD passes to Harden. Passes it to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Over Holiday. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Middleton left side. And it's Durant with the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here is Holiday. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Another miss by Harden. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 8 points.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday with the ball. Middleton finds Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Brown against Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Brown. Back to Durant. The feed to Jordan. Taps in, coming off the assist from KD. Jordan's got his first basket.
Love that pick and roll right there. DeAndre Jordan completes the play and very efficient at doing so.
Here's Antetokounmpo and the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. Up top, Brown. Down low, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Both teams will make substitutions. Bucks leading by 7. And here is Teague. Now the pass to Portis. That shot missing. Great D that time from Green. And Harris wide open. He shoots a three-pointer off the mark. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside Irving. They get it again, and Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, and that kind of activity helps Griffin to do so much more in this game. He's been tireless.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Nets trail by 9. Outside Irving. Inside. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Irving. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
Giannis outside. Great D that time from Green. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Nets. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He kicks to Irving. Outside Green. Left side Griffin. Left side Irving. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Green. This one for 3. And it's Irving missing.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Harris. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. To the middle. And it's slammed in by T.
Great to see Jeff T get up for jams like that. Caught everyone by surprise.
Brown outside. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Pat Connaughton. And a new group in for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. Landry Shamet's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's James Harden in for Brown. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Harden. Now, here's Portis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Portis has got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball icon.
And so it's Milwaukee looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Portis. P.J. Tucker is out there with Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Nets trail by 13. Feeds to Jordan. On its way from Irving for 2. Money from the wing.
You know, such a remarkable scorer. Kyrie has such a quick trigger. The D has no chance there.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Portis. He's looking for Teague and finds him. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their fifth consecutive make in the paint.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Irving from long range. Harden finds Irving. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Tucker. Here's Nwora. Back to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock.
Come on.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Harris is checked in for the Nets. Nets trail by 10. Harden outside. Outside Irving. From 13, it's hauled in by Giannis. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again maybe this season.
There's the pass to Irving. And here's Harden for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Giannis. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Middleton drives in. Some solid defense from Harris. Nets trail by 9. Nobody near Irving. And the three off target. Bucks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
DiVincenzo against Harden. The deep three from Durant. Jordan inside. He dishes it to Harden. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Hits the front of the rim and out. Milwaukee leading by 11. Giannis passes to Lopez. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Great feed by the center. Lopez is a solid passer. Maybe one of the better passing fives in the league.
Irving dishes to Harden. Pass to Jordan. Nets passing it around. Back to KD. Fires the three. And Harden with the basket on the assist by KD. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Loads it up for Giannis. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Johnson can't hit. Here is Forbes. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3. Curry against DiVincenzo. Here's Embiid. 5 to shoot. Simmons passes to Embiid, and the basket is good. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Simmons dishes to Green. Simmons passes to Green. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Simmons passes to Green. Embiid kicks to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Harris.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a three-point game. Dishes it to Curry. Green kicks to Curry. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Embiid finds Simmons. Back to Embiid. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Embiid's got his second basket of the game. And here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday goes in. Banked in off the glass.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Outside Curry. It's deflected. Here's Giannis. Off target with the jump hook. The 76ers trail by 3. Simmons dishes to Harris. Back to Simmons. Out left to the wing. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And Embiid throws it down.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game. Simmons passes to Embiid. He dishes it to Curry. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Harris kicks to Embiid. And he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Pass to Lopez. The dish now to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Green finds Embiid. All for Middleton. Embiid, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
You know, really, when you're looking at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now, here's Milton. Teague covering. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop when the opposing team scoring.
Howard is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Now, here's Teague. He's covered closely. The layup off target. The 76ers trail. And it's denied. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Axie's checked in for the 76ers. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Connaughton's checked in. Axie passes to Korkmaz. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The pass to Milton. Here's Maxey. 4 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now T. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Stolen away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Lobbed up there for Howard. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the 76ers lead by 1.
You know, Howard knows his limitations on this end, realizes when he should take these kinds of shots.
Here's Teague. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. Clock at 6. Harris dishes to Embiid. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
DiVincenzo kicks it to Tucker. Here's Middleton. Simmons pulls it in. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Danny Green, he's checked in for Maxey. And George Hill's subbed in for Curry. Hill finds Embiid. Over Lopez. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Embiid's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. 43 seconds left here in the second. Giannis outside. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
On the wing, Green. Top of the key, Harris. Pass to Embiid. To the inside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Giannis up top, guarded by Harris. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 14 points, 2. And that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Outside Curry. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort. Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
It's stolen by Curry. Right side, Green. Outside for Curry. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard comes in for Embiid, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Harris. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
The Bucks working the ball around. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Double team on Holiday. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Simmons. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday against Hill. Back to Milton. To the paint. Knocked loose. Here's Howard. Passes it to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. The 3-ball. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Bucks trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Tucker. Scott pulls it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
T kicks to Portis over Howard. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Yeah, you know, not every point guard will be able to find an open man right there, but T is always looking for the right play.
Hill passes to Milton. It's back to Hill. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Milton the pass to Scott. He can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Connaughton passes to T, and Tucker kicks to T. Here's Connaughton. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Scott. The 76ers lead. Right side Hill. Pass to Korkmaz. Dishes it to Hill. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break, Milwaukee.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Korkmaz. On the wing, Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 2.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Here's Teague. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Maxey out there with Seth Curry, and it's Thibault in at the small forward.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Curry passes to Maxey. Down low. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Curry wide open. The 76ers with another miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 1, and it's blocked. They're running. Here's the lob for Harris. No good on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
76ers moving the ball around. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. To the paint, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
You know, we've gotten used to seeing this from Joel Embiid, a lethal offensive player who can get hot fast.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these 2 teams are really equal.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Outside Curry. Embiid with it. Back to Curry. Up top, Embiid. Curry against DiVincenzo. Embiid, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now the 76ers on the break. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
To the middle. Harris kicks to Embiid. Over Middleton. That misses off the backboard. The Bucks trail. And Holiday has it in the corner. Left side, out of Antetokounmpo. Over Thibault. And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Now, here's Maxey, covered by Giannis. And the basket by Curry.
Shots like this prove Seth Curry is unafraid when it comes to taking big shots.
Bucks trail by 3. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. No good there. Good D by Embiid.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
The pass to Maxey. Now here is Harris, covered by Giannis. To the wing on the left. Maxey passes to Harris. Kicks to Curry. Good!
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunity.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. It's Giannis with the drive. Count it!
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Curry passes to Maxey. Embiid with it. High post try. It's good.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Curry kicks to Simmons. Back to Curry. So the 76ers win it. It was a thing. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan, and it's Harden in at the point. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Simmons.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Now Harden. From past the arc. And Simmons with the rebound. It's Curry outside. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Harris finds Jordan. Here's KD. Offensive rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Now here's Curry. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Can't get it to fall.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Now here's Simmons. The pass to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Irving surveying the floor. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Curry dishes to Simmons. Back to Curry. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
When you think of Steph Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Irving way outside. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Stolen by Harden. Nobody near Irving. And the Nets, another three.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Simmons against Durant. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. And Embiid throws it down.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now, here is Harden. Outside Irving. Here's KD. Back to Irving. Second shot opportunity. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Curry outside. There's the three. Up again. And staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got his second basket.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jordan against Curry. In the corner, it's Harris. Embiid inside. Makes it off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Harris outside. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. A new 14 for the 76ers. From deep. Another miss by Curry.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Inside. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Curry. Green with the block.
I'll tell you, for a 2-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Green is out there with Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Brown, and it's Jordan in at the 1. Brown kicks to Jordan. Harris outside. Griffin trying to get open. Harris's shot is off. The 76ers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Thibault finds Howard. Outside Hill. Back to Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Hill. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
How about the dogged determination from George Hill? Reliable at finding ways to score down deep.
Harden against Hill. It's Harden with the drive. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Howard. Now the 76ers on the break. Milton the pass to Howard. Back to Milton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And so here is Philadelphia. Back to Thibault. 5 on the clock. Hill drives in. And it goes down 2 points. Hill's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
Well, that's strength and savvy from the veteran George Hill. Despite the defense's best ever, he does a great job finishing.
Again, the miss by Harden. Harden's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Milton kicks to Hill. Back to Milton. Hill working it over. Pass to Howard. Now here's Milton. He's covered by Brown. Count it. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Harden outside. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Then for the Nets, Luwawu Cabarrot. He's checked in for Harris. Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. And that one's good. Thibault.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one, no good. Looking to end the run. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Maxey passes to Howard. Milton with it. Back to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Irving. Rebound by the 76ers.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Curry passes to Howard. And stolen by Howard. Outside for Curry. Dishes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. And this talented 76ers team. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Howard in at the 3 slot. Irving against Curry. To the middle, here's Harris. And he can't bank that one in. Nets trail by 11. Left side, Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs. That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here is Harden. 76ers getting the bucket. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Jordan. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Harris. It's Curry with the drive, and that one good. And it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
And the rejection by Embiid.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here is Irving. He's got 9, and that one drops for him.
Oh, tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed, look out.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Irving. Here's Curry. The feed to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's Green. James Harden picking up that last basket. Outside, Simmons. Back to Curry. Simmons left side for 3. And the 76ers get it back. It's Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. From deep, Green. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Another shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry outside. Green kicks to Curry from past the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Here's Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Now, here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Able trying to get open. Embiid's shot is good.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And here's KD for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now here's Embiid. 10 points for him. From outside the arc. Offline. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Nets. Johnson is out there with Irving. Then it's Green. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. It's an 18-point game. Irving. And yes, it's good. 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Maxey. From the stripe. That one, no good. Nets trail by 16. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Here's Irving. Hill pulls it in.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And Griffin slams it in.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Passes it to Maxey. Feeds it to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Irving for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And James Harden subbed in for Johnson.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Outside Curry. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. And the 76ers lead by 17.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Irving passes to Harris. The kick out to Irving. Harden outside. Down low. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. They grab their own miss. Harden outside. With the clock winding down.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for James Harden.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Curry against Irving. From deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
He was all alone on that one. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Back to Curry. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Embiid.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And a deep three from Curry. Another three for Philadelphia.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Takes the three. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Simmons. Back to Curry. Takes a three. They double-team Curry. He feeds it to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The activity in front of the Brook. And they'll have some minutes to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Shamet in at the shooting guard. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. The kick out to Irving. Durant trying to break free. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Back to Middleton. Lays it up off the glass. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
That one drops for him.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Durant. 5 to shoot. Back to Irving. Over Holiday. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, getting up into Irving's grill only gives him additional intensity and focus to let you have it.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area. And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
And Durant, here we go. Harris outside. Durant kicks to Harris. Nets passing it around. Out to KD. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Kicks it down to Middleton. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Lopez with the steal. .58 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Holiday. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. And Lopez throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
The kick out to Holiday. Lopez right side. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Now the pass to Giannis. And stolen by Jordan. To halt the run. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Griffin. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Now, here's Tucker. Pass to Portis. Nice move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeff Green picks one up. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
Teague, the pass to Portis. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Griffin. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. T kicks to Connaughton. Inside. Portis against Harden. And the rejection by Harden. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Griffin dishes to Harden. On the wing, Harden. Shoots. Hangs in the air. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Harden's got 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one misses. Nets trail by 8. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Griffin. 8 points for him.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Here's Tucker. James Harden picking up that last basket. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Johnson finds Harden. And it's good for 2.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
There's a minute left in the first half. Now T. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Excellent body control that time from Teague to feel the contact, but still be able to keep himself in position to score.
Johnson, the pass to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. Green kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. At the elbow, Griffin. They kick it out to Green. And here's Harden for 3. Another miss by Harden.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Holiday against Irving. Durant at the elbow. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points. Thanks for joining us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Harris outside. Passes it to Irving. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. For 3, Middleton. The rebound by the Nets. And here is Shemet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Irving for 3. Shemet finds Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Outside Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Landry Shamet.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Irving. After Drew Holiday's score, Jordan the pass to Brown. Out to Harris. Jordan with it. Lopez covering. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And that one's good, Irving.
Good awareness that time by Irving of where the shot clock was.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Middleton looking it over. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Jordan. Irving dishes to Jordan. Good D by Lopez.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Outside Jordan. Back to Irving. Outside Jordan. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Count it. Harden's got 12 in the game.
Aggressive in deep. Once Harden gets to a spot he likes, he goes right to work.
Milwaukee leading by 11.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Here is Harden following the basket by Chris Middleton. Puts up a three. Giannis grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And Teague is kind of sneaky with his vertical, guys. I wouldn't call it great, but it's certainly better than average. And he'll fly high on occasion to jam whenever he gets the chance.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 12. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Giannis passes to Teague. Giannis high post. 2 points. That one goes. Giannis has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Harris. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Tucker finds Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
That's just unselfish basketball by Tucker, making the extra pass to set up his teammate.
Irving with it. To the paint. Jordan the pass to Shamet. Durant dishes to Irving. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. It's tipped. In the corner, Irving with it. The Nets working the ball around now. And finished off by KD.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Milwaukee leading by 16. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Portis. Pulls from the top of the key. Back to Connaughton. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. And the pass to Tucker. The rebound by the Nets. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is Irving. Outside, KD. Here's the 3. Connects from three-point range. KD's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Lopez outside. Here's Giannis. And that one hits back iron. Nets trail by 15. Durant kicks to Irving. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Giannis passes to Middleton. The offensive rebound. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Giannis. And it's Shamet with the rebound. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. The three from KD. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Giannis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Lopez, the 18-footer, is right on the mark.
And Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Harden outside with the shot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo against Harris. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Not a lot of room. And it's sent back by KD. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Lopez. A nice shot by Jordan.
With Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Holiday looking for an opening. Over Irving. But they recover it. And Holiday has it in the corner. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So the Bucks win the tip. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Curry outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Holiday. From downtown. They get it again. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Curry dishes to Harris. And there's the pass to Curry. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Curry passes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Simmons. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo over Simmons. And a great move by Giannis. Giannis has got 6.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Curry. Passes it to Harris. And there's the feed to Embiid. Down low. And Simmons kicks to Embiid.
Good hustle from the big man there. Love seeing Lopez work hard, get down low, make a difference on this end.
Middleton for 3. Drills it from outside.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Embiid dishes to Simmons. Pass to Curry. Simmons on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Lopez with the steal, and here's the break. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Curry passes to Green, back to Curry. Simmons against Holiday. Pass to Embiid. Inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton finds Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts, of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. You know, at the center and the swing to center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Here is Howard after the basket by Milwaukee. Taken away by Holiday. .103 left here in the first quarter. Back to Connaughton. Clock at 6. Holiday against Hill. And it's sent back by Hill.
That's pretty much all length from George Hill to get to that rejection.
The dish to Howard. It's back to Hill. He kicks it to Howard. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday dishes to Forbes. Back to Holiday. Portis trying to free himself. The shot by Holiday, no good. Howard kicks to Thibault. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5. Tucker the pass to Teague. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Tucker the pass to Teague. And he makes that one. Teague's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
Love how Jeff Teague did not fear that attempt. He was amongst the trees, but it did not affect the shot.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Ball stolen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Now hard to match up with Jeff Teague because he's very adept at drawing contact.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Simmons passes to Embiid. Over Lopez. Embiid, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And to Kumbo. And Giannis throws it down.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Maxey passes to Simmons. Dishes it to Harris. Kicks to Curry. To the paint. It's stolen by to Kumbo. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And Holiday throws it down.
And how about Giannis putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use to help come up with the steal?
Maxey passes to Curry. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Knocks it loose. Bucks another fast break opportunity here. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Embiid. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Harris.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Teague against Simmons. The pass to Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from the summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Simmons finds Green. And here is Hill. 1:12 left in the second quarter. Back to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Pass to Hill. Simmons inside. Defended by DiVincenzo.
Now George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton looking it over. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Harris dishes to Green. DiVincenzo against Simmons. To the middle. Here's Harris. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
T kicks to Middleton. Fires from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Middleton's got 7.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball, followed
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
They've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague, and it's Nora in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Green finds Curry. Got a piece of it. Pass to Embiid. Outside Simmons. Outside Curry. To the inside. Here's Harris. Here's Embiid. He can't hit that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's Middleton. Rebound by the 76ers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's blocked.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Rejected by Harris.
Now, every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Pass to Simmons. DiVincenzo with it. Outguarded by Simmons. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Simmons against DiVincenzo. Simmons passes to Embiid. The shot misses. Good D by Lopez. Bucks leading by 22. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Harris. Outside, Simmons. Trying to get open is Lopez. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid.
Well, that's how.
Outside Teague.
Once in a while.
Passes to Milton. Back to Curry. Sixers able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflect.
And George Hills subbed in for Shake Milton. Goes down.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the
key that one doesn't cost them. Best to slow him down, but when he gets
rooted by the 76ers, and as
on this pass, put it on a platter.
Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. A lot of
absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when you've got it, the offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't. One area that they're consistent in is
the thigh ball. Feeds it to Harris.
Want to have a chance to get back in this.
Outside Portis. They get it again. From deep, this to Hill. And now they decide to foul intentionally. P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's done. And then for Philadelphia to DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. The 70. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet.
Healthy. Embiid, he's battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo and stolen by Harris. Green finds Embiid. Outside Simmons. Curry passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Clock is at 3. Middleton on the wing, over Green. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bucks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Giannis outside. A leaner, and the shot is good. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Tolliver kicks to Milton. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win.